Hi, welcome to Glazed Donut Makeup. My name is Leah Ray, and I'm a professional certified makeup artist. So hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and stay tuned to learn how to look as yummy as a glazed donut. Hi guys, so today we are going to be doing the basics of makeup. So you can't see it, but what I have in front of me are just what I think are the bare minimums for what you need to get your makeup kit started. This video is just to show anybody who either doesn't know what they're doing with makeup, doesn't know what to buy with makeup, wants to get started, or is just curious and interested. It really is for anybody. All right, so what I have in front of me is you need a primer. You need brows, so brow gel and or brow pencil. You need a mascara, of course. You need an eyeliner in black. You need an eye primer. You need some sort of setting powder, a sponge, and all sorts of brushes. These are just some of my brushes, the rest are off camera. You need a face palette. You need a good neutral eyeshadow palette. And or depending on the face palette you get, you might need a bronzer as well. And then you need some lips. And also for me, this is not, oh, and you need setting spray. Very important, very, very important. Never leave home without it. And because I'm just a crazy human, I also use color correcting powder, but that's not necessary for the look. It's just that I hate my dark circles and the color correcting powder helps. So not basics, but I just don't feel complete doing my makeup without it. So that's the basics of what you need to get started. So I think we should just begin. All right. So the first thing we're going to talk about is brows. Now, depending on your brow hair level, you might have a lot of brow hair, in which case, and you might have dark brown, like might have it be dark brow hair. If that's the case, all you'll probably need is a gel, and make sure you pluck your brows, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you do that. Gotta shape them, okay? We don't need brow hair growing over here or over here, just in the brow area. And it also, like, maintaining your brows really helps with when you're putting your makeup on, because it lies better on your skin. The eyeshadow, it just does, because there's no hair in the way. But if you do not have a lot of brows, or you are not happy with the amount of brow hair that goes in, or the color of the brow hair that goes in, like I am, you also might want to use a brow pencil. So for a more natural look, I tend to go with just the gel. I do a dark, you can't even see the label anymore. This is the Benefit Gimme Brow Volumizing Gel in 3.5, and I use the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil in 2.75. This one's a bit more red and this one's a bit more brown. So when I'm going for a bit more of a natural look, I use the gel, and when I'm doing just what is usually what I'm doing, more of a full coverage look, full beat thing, I go for both the pencil and the gel. I'm gonna do just the gel today, just to show you guys that you can achieve a look without very intense insta brows, and it'll still be just as beautiful. So let's just do brows. So first thing is a good brow gel. I really do like the Benefit Cosmetics one a lot. From what I hear, actually Anastasia, it does have a good one. I use their Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. It's actually in my makeup kit for when I go see my clients. So you're just gonna take the brow gel and just lay it on top of the brow hair, the main area of it. And then you're gonna grab a spoolie. This is a spoolie. As you can see, it's one of those fuzzy things that, ooh, and there's some hair in my spoolie. Ew, that's disgusting. I promise I cleaned my brushes I just did like last week. This is a spoolie, yeah. You're gonna take it and you're gonna run it through the product that you just put in, and make sure it gets into all the different hairs. Like so. and you can already see the difference. So it just adds a little something, if you know what I'm saying, to your brows. It's not like, damn girl, look at those brows, but you know, you're like, she's got some brows. You know, it is what it is, y'all. It just is what you choose. Oh my god, this bronzer, by the way, smells so bomb. It's by Marc Jacobs, and it smells like the freaking beach. It smells so good. So, I did that. Okay, me. Now we're gonna put on our primer. So this is First Aid Beauty, which is one of my all-time favorite skin companies. I have very sensitive skin and very dry skin, and I also have rosacea, and my eyes leak like literally all the time. It's so frustrating. And this First Aid Beauty is almost one of the very, very few companies I've tried that their products work. Like, I don't have any reaction to their product. I can layer it and layer. I could like slather my body in this stuff, and my skin's gonna be like, yes, please, give me more. Yes, bitch. It's so good. I love it so much. And their 5-in-1 eye cream, stop what you're doing and go out to Sephora and you buy that right now. It is the best eye cream I've ever used in my life. It's fantastic. It's my favorite day eye cream. And my favorite night eye cream is by Tribe Tokes. It's Tribe Beauty. They have a CBD eye cream that is just supreme. Yes, so this is it. This is their coconut smoothie. Oh my God, coconut skin smoothing priming moisturizer, and it's safe for sensitive skin. I love this because it also leaves a slight luminousness to your skin, and I am all about anything that makes me look like a magical creature of some kind, and anything that makes me look like I am glowing with glitter from the inside out. Oh yes, please. I gotta take off this ring. It is scratching my skin. Now don't be aggressive when you're putting your primer on. Think of it like a massage to your face. I've seen people who put like primers and moisturizers on and they're like aggressively. I'm like, girl, calm down. Like, it's your face. She did nothing to you except bring you joy and love and beauty. Look at that. You can see like my skin has a nice little glow to it. To die for. Okay, so next, I always like to do my eyes first rather than my skin first, because if I have any fallout, which is if some of the powder from the eyeshadow hits, like, you know, you get the little dusties, the color pigment gets on your cheek, that's called fallout. If I get any of that, I can just wipe it away after I'm done doing my eyes, and I don't wipe away my face makeup. So that's why I do my eyes first. So first things first is an eye primer. This is necessary. Don't think you can skip it because it's not like actual makeup you see or whatever. No, you need this. This is what's gonna allow, it's just like, just the same thing as this type of primer. It's, when you paint a wall, you need a prime base coat first. You need a white base coat in order for the color you're gonna lay on top of it to be the most beautiful it can be. It's the same thing here. You need something for all the powders and stuff you're about to put on top of your eyes to stick to and to show up so it's more pigmented. And this is gonna change your makeup game. If you don't have an eye primer, go out and get one. This is by Ulta Beauty. This is their Ulta Beauty Matte Eye Primer in Nude. I like this one. This is a good, it's not expensive. It's within a good price range, and it's good. It's pretty good for its price range. I usually use the MAC Painterly Paint Pot one because it's really pigmented. So it completely blocks out all my freckles and all like my veins and everything because I'm so freaking pale. And it allows, when I put the makeup on, it's like completely white. So that's why I typically use that one. But this one's a good one for like just a low-key little moment. Does the job just as well. All right. So we got the brows done. We got the priming done. What's next? everyone's favorite part, the eyeshadow. So today we're gonna use ColourPop Mar palette. I really love this palette. It's got lots of great neutrals in it, and it's still got some fun colors in there, so you can go and experiment, because don't be afraid of using color, people. I don't know why, it always boggles my mind when people are afraid of using color. What's gonna happen? Worst comes to worst, you don't like the look and you can take it off. But be brave, it's just a little color, you can do this. Don't be scared, just don't be scared. This is a great palette because it allows you to experiment with the neutrals, and then when you feel daring enough, you can jump into these for a little pop of color in the inner corner, or maybe right underneath the lash line. This is a really great palette for a first timer to begin with. And it's not gonna break the bank because it's ColourPop, and they have great formulas. So, we're gonna dip into this bad boy. I'm gonna stay away from the colors today. We're gonna stick to just the neutral colors in this palette. So I'm gonna get a good eyeshadow brush, like this one, which is by Morphe, and it doesn't have a number written on it, so I don't know what number Morphe this is, but Morphe is a great, absolutely great brushes company, and you get really good brushes for a really decent price. They're sold at Ulta as well, and they have their own storefronts in some places. The closest one to me is in Jersey though, unfortunately. So, all right, so we're gonna dip into this color right over here, which is the color Boozy, right? Yes, this is the color Boozy. We're gonna dip into that, okay? Just take this and then you hit it to get, see all the fallout that just came out, to get all any of the extra powder off. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go right into my crease. And I'm just gonna sweep back and forth softly and gently until I get the desired pigment and it's in the place I want. Now, if you don't like what's happening, it's okay. Just keep blending till it does what you want. That's the key to a good makeup look. You just blend. As Flawless Kevin says, blend, my children, blend. That always cracks me up when he does that. He's so funny. Are there any, do you guys have any fun YouTuber, beauty gurus, or YouTubers you follow? My favorite is obviously Jeffree Star. I freaking love him. And now we can add Shane Dawson to that list. Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star killing it with the Conspiracy palette. Oh my God, oh my God. I managed to get the entire makeup collection except for Shane Glosson. I didn't get the gloss. I'm really upset about it. But I managed to get everything else. I had to purchase it in like 5 different purchases and like pay 5 different shipping prices because, well, we broke the internet with this. We literally broke the internet. That was something else, but we did it. Anyways, I can't wait to show you guys. I'm gonna do an unboxing here. We're gonna do a review / first impressions, and I'm gonna put a look together. I am so excited. Okay, wait, focus, back to this. All right, so we're gonna keep putting that in our crease until we are at the level of darkness that we want. Now don't forget, you can always go back in. Now, this is a great transition shade, this Boozy, because it allows you to, a transition shade is used to blend the other colors you're gonna put onto your eye into it, if that makes sense. All right. So now, I really like how this looks. And you see, all you have to do is just blend until it's where you want it. So I just go like this. Now I also have slightly hooded eyes. Now hooded eyes mean that when my eyes are down, you can see my whole lid. But when I open my eyes, some of my lid goes up into itself. So you can't see it all, which can be a little frustrating, especially when you do want to do a good wing. It's not great, but it does allow me to, I am basically the queen of smoky eyes because smoky eyes are perfect for people with hooded eyes. But that also means I get a lot of practice blending. So trust me when I say, just wait it out and blend. All right, so I'm pretty happy with that looks. We're gonna go into the shade Top Down over here. Now this is a pretty, this is from the Jeffree Star Morphe collection, his first one. Is a pretty rounded brush. That's what I like to do for this area of the eye. We're gonna go into here. I know it's scary because it's dark, but it's okay. Just tap a little bit. See, I only have a little on my brush. And then I'm gonna go into the outer corner over here of my eye. Just do little circles. Just little circles. Deepening out the outer V. Now, see, that really changed the whole appearance of everything. Still a very nice look, still very neutral, but it definitely helped deepen it out. I'm gonna grab another brush. I'm gonna grab this brush, which was by Beautylish, and it was from the Cannabis collection. It's really cool. Look, it's got little weed leaves in it. And the brush, I don't know if you can see, the brush fibers are like a dark green. It's really cool. Now we're gonna go into the shade Wild One on the top, which is a nice shimmer. I'm gonna take this. It feels like butter. Oh, just look at that color, y'all, though. That's just beautiful. And I'm gonna just sweep it across my lid. This is a great fall look too, so. Now I'm just placing it, the powder exactly, just moving it along to where I like it. Now, as you're doing this, I know where my eye is, but make sure you're opening your eye, looking dead on in the mirror as you continue this so you can see what the finished look will look like. This is especially important if you do have hooded eyes, because how it looks when your eyes are closed and when you're looking down at yourself is gonna be very different than when you open your eyes and you're looking straight ahead. You see, now that I'm doing that, I can see that you can't see all of this. So I'm gonna actually take that original brush I was using with the color Boozy, and I'm just gonna drag it up a bit farther so I can see it, because I'm not happy with what's happening here. There we go, see? And I would never have known that if I didn't look at myself straight on it in the mirror. Back to Wild One. So I'm just gonna go like this. Adding some copper dimension in here. And I think that's stunning. Now I'm gonna go and I'm gonna actually use my finger. Now when you're touching your eyes, whether this is applying eye cream or whatever, typically the finger you want to use to touch your eyes is your ring finger. Now this is because this is the finger that can apply the least amount of pressure per square inch or whatever. It like you can't push hard on this finger. Like all the other fingers you can push harder on, this one you can't. So there's less of a risk of damaging the skin around your eyes, because this is the most sensitive skin on your body. It's really thin and it can take a lot of damage. So I'm gonna go into the color Detour. I'm just gonna rub a little bit. See right here. And I'm just gonna go right in the center of the eye. I'm just gonna gently pat. Just like that. Beautiful. Love it. Absolutely beautiful. Now I'm actually gonna go again. I just like wipe this off, by the way. And I'm gonna go into the color. This is my favorite color in the palette. Sorbet. Another little shimmer. And I'm gonna go right out here. Yes. And I'm gonna take the brush we used for the darker outer V. I'm not gonna put any more product on it, but I'm just gonna go like this, just to kind of blend back out, because there's still some pigment on the brush, even if it doesn't feel like it. I just wanna bring some of the pigment back. Great. I love how that looks. I'm gonna go quickly do this eye right off camera, and I will come right back to you. Okay. I'm back. I did the other eye off camera and it came out looking pretty darn snatched, if I do say so myself. Had a little trouble blending over there, but I think I saved it. What do you think? Pretty darn good, let me do the trick, see, look myself dead on. Pretty good. Okay. Now onto the face. I come back and do the underneath my eye, smoke it out later because I'm gonna put product under my eye. So next is concealer. So today we're gonna just use concealer because these are just the basics of makeup, and I don't think foundation is a basic of makeup. I think that's something you should learn how to use over time. So we're gonna use concealer and we're gonna cover our face in it. So today we're gonna use the Tarte Shape Tape, an absolute beauty classic. This is a really good concealer that also doubles as a foundation. This is a great concealer. It covers every mistake you've ever made in your life and it blends it out to perfection, and it just, let me just show you. So this is Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in Fair Neutral. So I'm just gonna do, because a little of this goes a long way. I just wanna show you. And then I'm gonna take a wet beauty sponge. So I did it right under the eye, and then I go out and down. And I'm just patting, and this is on a wet beauty sponge. Never use them dry. Not gonna work. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but that's my hedgehog off camera digging around in her cage. Yes, I have a hedgehog, and her name is Hermione, and she's amazing. Anyways, so yes, so just bounce this until it's blended. And I love sponges because it really does leave a skin-like finish. Okay, do you see how amazing this is? I love this product. So now I'm gonna cover the rest of my face. So I'm gonna go here, a little here, right down the nose, boop, boop, and then I go here and here because it's kind of a way to fake contour your face. Little trick. So just blend it out the same way over on this side. And you kind of have to act quickly because you don't want it to dry. And every concealer will dry down differently. So this one, I find Shape Tape dries down on my skin. Everyone's skin's different, very quickly. So I move pretty fast after I put this on. Whereas I have other ones like the Jeffree Star Magic Star Concealer. That doesn't dry down as quickly, and I have a little bit more leeway time to blend it out. So I'm just blending. And I'm trying to keep the concealer basically where I put it. Look at it just erasing every error I've ever made in my life. It's so wonderful. All right. Pretty darn good. And it just lies on you like a second skin. It's wonderful. Not like a second skin, like it's your own skin. Okay, next is very important, and what I believe this is the key, in my opinion, to having flawless looking skin. You don't want those creases under your eyes. You don't want any of that comes from concealer. So immediately, unless you're doing any sort of, unless you're gonna use a cream blush next or cream contour, unless you're using any more cream products on your face, you want to immediately powder afterwards. So like I said earlier, I'm a crazy person and I'm gonna use some color correcting powder first before I use this. This is not necessary, but like I said, I'm a crazy person. It's necessary for my makeup looks, in my opinion. So this is by Dragun Beauty, and this is her Dragon Heart Transformation Face Powder. And I just dip into both, and I just go under my eyes, which partially sets it, and it cancels out the dark circles. Typically, I also wear about 3 concealers a day. I like to, I really don't like seeing any of my under eye circles. But that's because I'm a crazy person, and you people probably aren't crazy people and will only need the basics of makeup. All right, so if you aren't a crazy person and you're not gonna use that like I am, you would then go into some setting powder. So this is setting powder. This is my favorite one. It is by Beauty Bakery, and they are an amazing company. If you don't know Cashmere's story on this, definitely go to her Instagram, go to their website, take a look at that and their story and their marketing and just like their packaging and their formula. I mean, like literally everything about this company is amazing. I love their products, and this setting powder changed the world in more ways than one. So this is the flower. This is their flower, and it says better, not bitter. So cute. And it comes in literally a little, like it looks like it comes in a little flower bag. It's so cute. So we're gonna, and this is it in translucent. So I'm gonna take some, putting it there. And now I have this little tool, but you can use just a brush at home or a damp beauty sponge. And we're gonna dip into it, and we're just gonna lightly do that and do that. Now we're just gonna keep that there for a second. So some time's gone by, and I'm just gonna, like a little, not long, it's been about a minute, 2 minutes, not even. And I'm just wiping this. It's been actually more like 30 seconds. I'm just wiping it away. And now it's gonna look absolutely flawless under the eyes with no creases. And we're gonna come back to that setting. We're gonna come back to that setting powder. So we're not done with it. Yes, that looks lovely. Okay, so next on the agenda is the face palette. So here's the thing about face palettes. Face palettes are really good. Face palette is definitely a necessary thing. It allows you to have only one makeup product rather than 4 separate makeup products, because it combines it in one. Just like eyeshadow palettes combine about 3 to 9 to 18 different eyeshadow colors in one palette, so you don't have to have a bunch of singles. Same thing with the face palette. This is by Mellow Cosmetics, by the way, and this is the Stardust Glow palette. They're a really cool company. I also have a couple of their liquid lips and another one of their blushes. And it's got this great large mirror that I love. Anyways, so it's really good because it comes, usually face palettes come with about 2 highlighters, a blush, and a contour and or bronzer. So this one, it's more of a, I believe it's more of a contour. It looks really, for me, it might be more of a contour. Yeah, okay, so on somebody else a little darker, this might be a bronzer, but on me, I'm so pale, this is a contour for me. So I actually also have my bronzer over here, but there are face palettes that do have a lighter bronzer that works, such as if you are as pale as me, for instance, such as I know Becca Cosmetics, the Becca slash Chloe slash Malika BFF palette. That's a very light bronzer. It's not very pigmented. It's actually really good for beginners because it's not pigmented at all and it's very buildable. And it's great. It's just leaves a really beautiful finish on your face. So I'm going to be not using this as a bronzer because this will come out, I'll come out looking too dark. I'm gonna use my bronzer. So you're gonna have to experiment is what I'm trying to say. When makeup's all about experimenting and what works best on you. So even though this is what the products I'm using on me, that doesn't mean that these are products that are gonna work on you. It's gonna take it's just gonna take some practice and experimenting and, you know, asking around, watching reviews, looking at people who have a similar skin tone as you and asking them, what products do you use? What do you like? What type of makeup do you wear? It never hurts to ask, and that's how I learned. I taught myself everything by just constantly asking questions, asking people questions, watching videos, and ultimately trying it out. I had some hits, I had some misses, but it doesn't matter because I always knew I had a friend who a product would work for if it didn't work for me. So it all works out, but you gotta experiment. So first things first, back to this, we're gonna go into the face palette. We're gonna dip into the blush over here, which is in the color Delta. So we're just gonna take a powder brush, dip into it, and then here's what you do not do. Do not do that and do this, because this is where my cheek is. Now when I'm not smiling, it comes down. And then you want to bring, when you're contouring, now not that this is contouring, but any sort of makeup you do on your face is essentially contouring the look of your face to a different shape in a way. You don't want to bring it down. You want to bring it up. You want to bring everything up. So when you do this, I do it like this. I kind of go like a little smirk, and I go right here, and I tilt the brush down, and I go up. So that way, whether I'm smiling or not, it always looks like it's on the apples of my cheeks. Now, I always go pretty strong on the blush because I have naturally red cheeks, so I know that my cheeks are gonna be red anyways because of the rosacea. And B, because the blush is your first makeup product that fades when you put it on. So if, for instance, I had an event in, let's say later tonight, I would definitely be packing on this blush really strong because I know that it will have faded come, let's say 8 o'clock tonight. I know it's not gonna be there. So, and then I'm just blending it out. Voila. Do it to the other side. And then I also take whatever's left on my brush and I go on the tip of my nose. Beautiful. Yeah, we're just gonna do a basic bronze. So, like I said, I can't use the bronzer that came in this palette because it's too pigmented for me. But I'm gonna go into my Marc Jacobs Omega bronzer that smells like the freaking beach. And this is in the color Tantastic. And it's got a nice big oversized pan and big mirror. Now I'm gonna take my Jeffree Star Morphe powder brush. This is my favorite bronzer brush. Like I always use this brush for bronzer, always. And I'm gonna dip into it. And then I go, you're just warming up the outside of your face. This is a really good bronzer because it's really buildable. So you're not gonna like over pigment your face if you're pale like me. I also really like the Park Avenue Princess by Tarte. The chisel palette, it allows you to, I don't know, mix your bronzer for like whatever skin color you are, depending on the time of the year if you live in the Northeast like me. So I'm gonna dip back into this and I suck in my cheeks like this. And I just go along that cheekbone and up. I do not bring it down. I just keep it right there and I do kind of like, I'm going like big ovals like that. Notice I do not go down here. Then I also take a little and I go under the jaw. We want to define the jawline a little bit and drag it down so it doesn't look like you're wearing a mask. Now, for those of you that want to be a little more advanced, we're gonna do our nose. We're gonna contour our nose just a little. Again, you can do this or not. I love doing this. This is my favorite nose contour brush. It's by Zoraya, and it's their Angled Shading 6AS brush, and this is the perfect nose contour brush. So I just dip into the bronzer, and now you're gonna draw 2 lines on either side of your nose. The closer the lines are together, the skinnier your nose is gonna look. So I'm just gonna go like this. And then I pull the product down. That looks amazing. I'm just saying. Toot my own horn over here. Voila. And now let's say you want to make your lips a little bigger. This is just like baby contour things, not like full face contour. You're gonna take a little bronzer, put it under the lip. And then that's it. I don't blend it out or anything. I just leave it like that. So that's bronzer. Not hard, not scary. Okie dokie. Next, so now we're gonna come back to that powder. Okay. And then we're gonna dip into it. And this is how you do a fake contour. I didn't actually contour, but if I do this, you're gonna draw basically from your ear in a straight line to the corner of your mouth. And then I also do a little bit down my nose. And a little on the forehead. And then we're just gonna leave it like that for a bit because we're not done yet. So now we're gonna go back to the eyes. So now it's time for eyeliner. I really love the Hank and Henry Slick With It eyeliner. This is in the shade Blickety Black. This, if you have hooded eyes, buy this eyeliner. This eyeliner doesn't transfer, so I know everyone's had this problem where you put on an eyeliner, you look down, you look up at something, you look back in the mirror, and all of a sudden you see a mirror image of your eyeliner on your upper lid, and you're like, what? How, what? Or even maybe throughout the day, all of a sudden you'll look up and you'll be like, that green eyeliner you're wearing all of a sudden, like basically under your eyebrow, and you're like, it's so frustrating. This doesn't do that. It's great. It's fantastic. So we're gonna apply this. We are not doing a wing today. We're just gonna do a straight line across. Now, many, and this is how I learned, this is what I did too, I'm guilty of this as well, but then I learned better. Do not go, when you're putting your eyeliner on, take your finger, go like this, and go like that. No, don't do that. That is how to get wrinkles. That is very bad. It's very bad for your eye skin. Like I said earlier, your skin around your eye is very delicate and very sensitive. Pulling on it's not good. So the way to do it, and it takes a little trick, is you take a mirror, a handheld mirror, and you look down, and you do it like this. Voila. Just like that. Simple. Sorry, I know it's not simple in the beginning, but it does become simple, I promise. The more you practice, the better you get, just like anything else. Okay, so now we're gonna go back under the eyes. So now we're gonna take a brush, either like this one, which is by, again, the Morphe and Jeffree Star. This is Morphe Jeffree Star JS13. Or we are going to take a brush like this one, which is the Carity E25. So, really, they're both pretty tiny. I'm gonna use the Morphe Jeffree Star one, and we're gonna go back into the palette. Now, here is where it's a pretty neutral look. Here's where you can have a little bit of fun if you want to. Here's where you can put a pop of color when you're not sure what to do. So we could go into this neutral, so back into Boozy, I believe the color. Yeah, we could go back into Boozy, or you could go into My Way. You could go into any of these colors underneath the eye, and it'll bring a different story to your face. I really want to go into Boozy and My Way. So, no, not My Way. Go into Boozy and Sorbet. So these two. So I'm gonna start off with Boozy. And I'm just gonna go right underneath my lash. And I'm just gonna take what I have and I'm just gonna blend it out, starting from the outside, bringing the product in. And the more you blend, the smokier it will get. And now I want to take Sorbet and go from the inner corner and bring that out to the outer corner. It's pretty darn cool, and it definitely completes the eye look. It looks like this looks good, this looks fine, but this damn, this is a damn right there. It completely changes the vibe. So I'm gonna do the same thing to the other eye. Pretty darn good. Now, this is one of the smallest brushes I own, and this is by Morphe. Don't know the number again, it's not on the brush. Don't know why. And I'm gonna go back into the color Detour, which is that light shade up here. I'm gonna put it on, and I'm gonna go right in the inner corner. Just like so. And that completely brightens and changes the look. It brightens up the inner corner, it's everything. I'm gonna go right underneath the brow bone as well with whatever was left on the brush. Definitely changes it. My neighbors are having a party. They did invite me. How rude. I could have done their makeup for the party. Look at that. Right inner corner is everything. Okay. So now we are gonna go and we are going to wipe off the powder. So we're just taking a clean powder brush and we're just wiping it down. Now, see how that just completely changes. So this is a way, for instance, if you do your bronzer too far down, or if you are doing contour, know how to do contour, you bring the contour too far down, by putting powder in that line over it, it allows you to kind of fix it because now that it's white, and this is a great way to fake contour and bring out those cheekbones, girl. And then I'm gonna wipe my nose and my forehead. And it allows it to really set. It really sets the skin. Pretty darn good. Now, what are we doing now? Oh, now we're gonna do my favorite. We are gonna highlight. So we're gonna go back to that face palette of ours and we're gonna dip into the color Star. Now let me just show you these both swatch because they are beautiful. This is Luna. Look at that. So pretty. And this is Star, which is the one we're gonna use. Woo! Yes, girl. So pretty. They're like champagne colors. I love it. Whew. All right. So this is my favorite highlight brush, and this is the Morphe M532. And I'm gonna dip into Star, and I'm just gonna knock it. And what you do, so highlight goes to what the parts of the face you want to stick out. The cheekbones, parts of the nose, above the brow bone, above the lip, a little bit of the chin. So you notice we keep it like in the T-zone essentially. We don't go over here because this is where we want to deepen it out, all right? Which is why you contour there. So I have my brush with the product, and I'm gonna go and do small ellipses over the cheekbone. This is also a really good highlight because it's not very strong, so you can build it up like so. So that's very nice and natural, but that's nowhere near glazed enough looking for me. I need to be a glazed donut. Like so. Yes. Yes. I love highlights so much. So much. If I woke up and my skin had turned to highlighter, I would not be upset. And then we're gonna do the same thing over here. So, now I'm gonna take a little bit, go at the tip of my nose. Now this will depend on the shaped nose you have. You will have to learn what looks best on your nose. So we have a little bit more product on, go just above the brow bone. And then we always do the Cupid's bow. And then that's that. Okay, next, that's how you highlight. Love a good highlight. Next, we are gonna do our eyelashes. I'm gonna curl them first. This curl is by Pure Cosmetics, by the way. Now this is my favorite mascara. I love this mascara so much. This is by Butter London, and this is the Power Up Mascara, and it is the bomb. Every time I wear this mascara, I get asked if I'm wearing fake eyelashes, and I'm like, nah, bitch, I'm not. Oh, and I got a little bit right here, and I'll show you what to do when you get some mascara on your skin. Just let it be, don't wipe it away. Just let it dry, okay? I love this mascara. All right, another trick I've seen, I used to do it too, and then I learned better. never pump. Okay, that's never, never pump your mascara. So don't do that. Put it in and twist it out. What you're doing is you're ruining the bristles and the of the mascara wand. B, you're pumping like bacteria and air into there, and it's not good for it. Don't do that. So just twist and pull out. Don't pump. Oh my god. That's what she said. Sorry, I couldn't resist. Couldn't resist. I love this mascara because it like combs your lashes as it applies the product. So it separates them and you don't get like clumpy, hot mess lashes. And it like literally doubles or triples the length of my eyelashes. I swear to God, it's amazing. Something like that. All right, now I got some mascara over here. You're gonna go and you're gonna take a clean spoolie. All right, that one's not clean. This one's clean. You're gonna take a clean spoolie and you're gonna brush it once it's dry, and you're gonna just brush it away. Like magic. Voila. No need to mess up your makeup or bring out the makeup remover. Okay, let me take a look at my eyes. Now you could do another coat of mascara. I don't think it's necessary with this mascara. I think it looks pretty bomb as is. My lashes are really long, and this stays on all day, girl, all day. So now we are back to another favorite part of mine. We're gonna do the lips. So I have a few options here. I wanna do a liquid lip. And I have 2 Jeffree Star Velour liquid lips because formula, girl, formula. I have the color Nathan and the color Christmas Cookie. These are 2 of my favorite Jeffree Star neutrals. I'm feeling Nathan. So now, before I even filmed, I also used a scrub on my lips. So to remove any dead skin, definitely necessary, especially if you're gonna wear a liquid lip, for sure. Fenty has one, Jeffree Star has one, Wet n Wild has one, ColourPop has one. A bunch of different brands have them, from luxury to drugstore, so it's really easy to find one. And you can make it yourself as well. It's basically just sugar and some sort of oil, is essentially what it is. Pretty easy. And you're gonna wipe away the dead skin. And then I put on Milk Kush lip glaze. Basically, you need to put some sort of lip balm chapstick on your lips to really cushion it while you're doing the rest of your makeup. And then so that way when it's time to put on the lips, they're super soft. So, Nathan, shake it. Love his applicator. Love that it's curved like that. So it just like hugs your lips. And we're gonna apply our lips. And then here's another little trick. You're gonna take your finger, see all that product that was on the inside? Now it's not gonna end up on your teeth. So, and then, wait for this to dry a little. Oh, I love this color. Such good neutrals. Definitely need a good neutral lip for your basics kit. Now I'm gonna take a lip gloss, and this is also actually a lip plumper as well. This is by Iconic London, and this is the lip plumping gloss in the shade Nearly Nude. Because I want a little extra shine. And I'm just gonna All right, now that's done and it looks so good. Look at my juicy lips. I'm so weird. Okay, we're gonna take our setting spray. This is the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist, and we're gonna set this to the heavens. You ready? I am. Oh, it smells so good too. I love the way it smells. That's it, y'all. We did it. We did the basics of makeup. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. So make sure you hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. And I will see you next time where we're gonna do something else. I haven't decided what, but I think we're gonna do a fun and funky fresh look. I never said that in my life and I don't know why I said it now, but I did. I'm gonna stick with it. Anyways, make sure you follow me on Instagram. My Instagram handle is glazed.donut.makeup. I'm gonna be doing a giveaway once I hit 1,000 followers, so make sure you follow me there. And that's it. Thank you so much. Have a glazed day. Bye now.